What's up, everybody? Welcome to the giveaway show. We're excited because it's Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Central, and we are here for the giveaway show. That's right. This show is all about the latest, hottest news in the comic book community. We're going to be talking through that today with my ever-ready, ever-present, ever-faithful panel hanging out here. And they're always there right when I need them, in a clutch, delivering books as needed. I love them, and that's what they're awesome about. All right, and then we're also going to be we're going to take a look at Survey Says. We're going to be looking at the biggest, best at San Diego Comic-Con announcements from this past week, and I can't wait to get to that and get started with the show. So we are excited that you're here because you're the most important part, and we'll see you in just a moment, so stay tuned. All right, what's up, everybody? Hey, we're here. I'm Cross Collects Comics, and this is the giveaway show. We're excited to be here hanging out with you. I've got the panel hanging out with me as well tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and bring them out in just a moment. Before we do, I want to just make a couple of quick, let you know about a couple of quick things we got going, a couple of cool things we got going on here on the channel. Of course, coming up next month, we're going to be doing our big slab giveaway as soon as the last person receives their stickers. A huge stack went out today of giveaway books. And so we're looking forward to them receiving their books and being able to fulfill the request from the sticker game that we played. And then we're also going to be doing a 1250 celebration for that number of subscribers that we hit and broke. In addition, we'll be announcing channel memberships. So I know some people have been waiting on that and are excited about that. So it looks to be a whole lot of fun. And of course, hey, you know what? It's the giveaway show. And that's right. We've got some giveaways. It's going to be winner's choice. We're going to do both an early bird giveaway tonight, and we're going to be doing a main giveaway. And you know what? It's just going to be winner's choice. There are 5 possible books that you can win tonight. It's your choice.
Carlos got to give away a gun, honey. I knew it.
Picked all of these books himself, so these are all Paul recommendation books. All right, Harley Quinn 30th anniversary special number 1, signed by none other than Frank Cho, who did the variant cover for it. Very nice picture of Harley. All right, that's the giveaway. Tales of the New Teen Titans number 1 from the miniseries, focusing on Cyborg.
Oh, that's George Perez. Nice.
George Perez, goodness. The Invincible Iron Man Marvel Variant Edition. This is the Wizard World Philadelphia sketch edition. That's going to be one of the giveaways, and then or a potential giveaway. The first meeting between the Punisher and Moon Knight. The Punisher Annual number 2 from 1989. That's going to be one, and then the last potential giveaway is New Teen Titans Annual number 2. It's a little bit lower grade. Both of these are a little bit mid-grade copies of first appearance of Vigilante here. So we got a stack of books to give away. We'll be doing one in just a little bit at about 15 minutes after the hour, but we'll get to that in a second. But let me go and bring out the panel right now. I'm going to start it off with, because everybody apparently has toy sidekicks now, but not me. I don't have one, but everybody else does. So let me bring out Mr. Collector and his new sidekick. Mr. Collector, who do we?
Can't tell who has the bigger head. Who has the bigger head there?
That thing is huge.
Collector.
Well, as you see, I got Mega Miles over here.
Thought that was Black Suit Spider-Man for a minute.
Listen, I'm gonna let him keep one eye on you the whole time. Oh man!
He fell.
He went down.
Blink if you need help. Blink if you need help.
No. Thank y'all for coming as usual. It's gonna be a great night. The show is supposed to be an hour long with Paul here. You know how long that's gonna take.
Hey, they're trying to copy you, Billy. They can't do it.
But no, thank y'all for coming. But yeah,
Collector's roomy.
He holds them like that Wolverine photo. Where he's like petting them at night.
And I'll be hating on him. All right.
Finally,
All right,
get some
moving on.
knowledge in the room.
Let's keep it moving along to the one y'all have heard.
There we
last
go.
Our intro.
We're here tonight, so just to let y'all know, we're here tonight. Me and my buddy Billy. What are you doing, Billy? Come on. See me too,
Child
Billy.
endangerment. Child endangerment.
We're going to talk about San Diego Comic-Con, and we're going to talk about we just got this in tonight. Carlos has already got the self-transforming gremlin.
All right, and Weapon X, why don't you say
Have
hi?
you feeling better out of the hospital?
All right, it's another Wednesday, another good time here.
Billy
The giveaway show.
Don't go nowhere, Billy.
The laughs don't stop with Paul and Mr. Collect. Hey, who's that? What?
Uh-oh.
We got little Nicky joining me tonight.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Little Nicky. You want to beat up Billy? Put your dukes
Y'all
up.
look,
What in
What's
the
up?
world?
Okay.
y'all look
My money's
alike,
on,
man. I can't tell you. I can't tell for y'all apart.
Say what again? Say what again?
Oh man.
Billy,
I don't believe it.
they're
That's
jealous of you, Billy.
That's
Well,
a
yeah.
scroll. That's a
Little Nick's
scroll.
here.
It's a scroll.
Got little Nicky with me, so
I mean, they look identical. I can't tell them apart.
Uncanny.
about the same, right?
What's...
That left eye looks better than Weapon's eye.
Ooh. Damn.
Lost it
That's
to
a
a cat.
good
Lost
one.
it to a cat.
That cat.
All right, so hey,
That's
I'm
a
excited
good one,
these,
Brooklyn. That's a
these
good one,
fellas are
Brooklyn.
here.
You gotta get Carlos a Robin figure.
Let's you know what, speaking of the chat, let's do some shout outs to the chat. Weapon X, I'm gonna turn that over to you
All
to
right.
give some shout outs to the chat.
Hey, all right. Good evening, everyone. Of course, we got the man, Las Cruces. You're a little slow tonight. We got El Green Machine first up
Green
here.
Machine
Hello,
first.
everyone. Las Cruces. Greetings from New Mexico.
Yeah.
Liz, how you doing tonight? We got Dotson. Dotson's in the chat. Dotson. Got Andrew Kai. Hello, Andrew Kai. We got Couching and Slouching with C. Bizzle. That's a mouthful there, buddy. Got an amazing Spider Flint. What's going on, sir? Wolverado.
In the special.
3C Familia. Brooklyn Born. How's it going? Mr. Tony Stank. Tony Stank is up in here. Everybody's favorite, Serge. How's it going, Serge? Who else we got up in here? See what Serge says. Wolverado says you're gonna run Paul's workout video again. I'm not sure. That he does, Dotson. That he does.
He feels left out. Yep. He feels left out.
Southern is here. Southern is here. He says
Oh,
congrats.
man.
Congrats, Paul, on landing that
I
role.
just want to apologize to the chat for that Monday mayhem stuff with Mississippi. I didn't understand the damn thing he said.
You needed a translator for Monday, or
Yeah,
what?
you can't understand what he was saying.
You needed a translator?
He was so excited. I thought he was going to jump into the camera. There you go, Liz. Team Paul. There you go, Liz.
No, so
There you go, Liz.
Still like the Southerns here. Paul's fault. as always.
Yeah, that's the
Oh, man. Take that out of here. Don't talk like that,
There,
Mississippi.
right there. That's a statement right there. That should be in the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right, we got little Nick putting his dukes up there for Billy.
Yep. That's why you had to pick up the TV by yourself.
Southern, we're gonna let that one slide, man, because you told me that viewer.
He's still traumatized. He's still traumatized, Southern.
Look
He
like
hears that
a
little
used car
wagon.
salesman with it.
I appreciate you thinking I was gonna get that TV by myself. I do appreciate that.
He's like, go ahead, buddy.
But
Oh, look at that. Oh, man.
What is that?
yeah.
What is that?
Not Miles ain't wearing no hat.
look at that. Ooh,
They're jealous
Get
of
them-
you, Billy.
get
Look at the
them
jealousy
perfect. Look at that.
continuing, Billy.
look at that. But yeah, good night. Do you?
All right, folks. Well, hey, we are glad that you're here tonight. I don't know, weapons. Something's going on with my screen here.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't see you. What happened?
No, I'm trying to.
Y'all look. This is Carlos' pick of the week. Y'all go get that.
I saw that somewhere.
What
What was that from?
What in the chat can tell me what is this homage or what is this?
Titanic.
Yeah, it's Titanic, but who?
God damn!
Like, what book was that again? I saw something about that.
Poison.
That's like yeah, some kind of it's some kind of
Right,
Carlo
Jonathan? Right,
rule
Jonathan?
book.
That's what I'm talking about, Justin.
It's Poison Ivy
Hey, Weapon.
uncovered.
Weapon, can you take the reins for just a second? I'm gonna have to exit and come back in.
That's fine.
Oh, y'all know what that means.
Dawson,
Party time.
if I had a cigarette, Dawson,
Party
I'll put it
time,
in the
everybody!
Oh, hey,
Oh, he left. He left. Let's go.
guys, he hasn't paid us in 2 weeks. He hasn't paid us in 2 weeks.
We're going on strike.
We're going with the rioters. We're going with the rioters.
Don't nobody say anything while we're, when he comes back, the chat, y'all don't say anything.
He hasn't paid.
Pearson,
What's going on, Pearson? I saw your promo.
y'all pick this up.
This is just a fraud. I've been filling this up.
This is the secret variant
This is a fraud.
that came out this week. Y'all go get it. This is
What's
like
your
Black
hand
Widow. It's called Widowmaker. She makes women widows. That's what women do nowadays.
All right. What was I gonna say? Well, what do y'all want to cover first?
What do we?
Hey, when he gets back, we covered all the DC stuff already. All right.
We already covered this one. Oh, yes, sir. We're back.
Busted.
We're holding it down. We're holding it down.
I saw you backstage.
Look, we're trying to control the chat.
While the
chat
cat's
is
away,
going out
the
of
mice
control.
will play. Should have known.
I tried to contain them, Carlos. It,
Tell
it
him,
was,
Billy. We weren't doing anything bad, right, Billy?
it was 2 against 4.
It's 2 against
Oh.
4.
Uh-oh.
All right.
And one of the
So,
scroll.
hey, you know what? You know what time it is? It is about 15 minutes. Yeah, it's a little bit at 15 minutes past the hour. It's time for the first giveaway of the night. So, if you want to be entered to win, I'm going to run through the 5 book. There are 5 books tonight.
Show off your lady. Quick.
Tag.
Oh.
You're gonna have to check. You're gonna have to take a spelling test for this one. All right. If you want to be entered to win one of the
man.
following 5 books, any of the 5 books, winner's choice. Hashtag sidekick chaos. Hashtag sidekick
Man,
chaos.
you
And
just
one
put
of these
these-
5 books is going to be yours, shipped to you from me as just a way to promote generosity in the comic community. Annual New Teen Titans annual number 2, first appearance of Adrian Chase as Vigilante. It's got a messed up corner there, but you know what?
Perez.
Is better than no grade. All right. Tales of the New Teen Titans number 1, featuring Cyborg. Such a cool origin story series with art by George Perez. Harley Quinn 30th anniversary edition number 1, signed by Frank Cho at Comic Palooza in Houston,
Yeah.
Texas. Look at that picture.
We had to wait in line for like 5 hours,
We
but
did not
Carlos
have to
just
wait.
walked right on the front of the line.
All right, next up here,
Privilege.
Punisher annual number 2, featuring the first fight and appearance or a meeting of Wolverine and Moon Knight. This is about a mid-grade.
Wolverine.
They're about 7-0. I'm sorry, Punisher and Moon Knight. All right, and then last one, the Invincible Iron Man number 1. This is the Wizard World Philly Sketch Edition by Joe Quesada. This is a ratio variant, or this was a limited series book. All right, so enter hashtag sidekick chaos. Yep, everybody's coming out for these. Because here's the cool thing. It's winner's choice. The winner gets to pick which of these 5 books they get sent to them, and we'll be giving a second one away at 45 minutes past the hour. So nice little book there. So like I said, we're going to be sharing. Remember, only enter once. It is only necessary. The StreamYard giveaway tool will only count 1 entry. So we do ask you to only do one entry, and it's only going to count you once. We're also going to remember we're going to be talking about San Diego Comic-Con and some of the announcements that came out. It was kind of refreshing. I'll say this just as a whole. We were not there physically, but it was pretty cool and refreshing to see a large comic convention like that was primarily had big comic book announcements. A lot of the studios had set this one out, so yeah, I mean it was kind of cool. I thought
it was more like comic book related stuff instead of just movie announcements.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. So I like that about it. All right, so we're collecting comics. Make sure to keep and do that. Also, a quick note: if you are outside of the continental United States, we will put up to $16 of shipping and customs fees towards the giveaways for you. But we do ask that you cover the rest of it. So up to $16 we'll cover, but then the rest of it we do ask you to chip in on it. We also can wait, and if you win multiple books, we can always include those in other packages, or you can have them shipped to somebody here in the United States, or you can also, if you happen to purchase a book from like Mr. Collector or Weapon X or Paul, we can always ship those in there. And that's the one time that we will have books shipped out from anywhere other than here. Yeah, I know. Wow, San Diego Comic-Con back to its roots. Yeah, that was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. So it was a Comic-Con. Yeah, it was neat to see it go back to that. So any kind of initial thoughts as people are finishing entering? Remember, you got to do #SidekickChaos in order to be entered to win. So any thoughts from the panel about just kind of the lack of big film announcements?
I was talking to one of the guys that went out there, and he was telling me that I asked him how's it go. He told me it was a lot different from the other years, but he also told me that it was stupid packed on the floor because everyone that's usually in Hall H and the movie announcements were on the floor, buying stuff. So it was like extra packed. So he said it was kind of, it was just a lot of people. And that I also heard that Funko Pop took the biggest booth out of everyone, took in a lot of space, that it even came in blocking some of Artist Alley.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I did read that too. So I thought that was kind of big. I don't know how big it was, but I had my cousin them go, and they sent pictures and they said it was really big. Well, she posted on their Instagram. She said it was massive. And then they had a lot of stuff outside this year compared to the other years. And I think they knew the floor was going to be packed. But they had a lot of stuff like Funko Pops. They had their, instead of having their stuff inside, they had like a big tent. And it was I think 5 hours or 4 hours.
Yeah, I think all the Miles merchandise was outside. That's what it was.
Because the lines are too long. But that's what I heard too. I heard the for Funko Pop, their line was super long, and they said a lot of people waited like 4 or 5 hours just to grab one pop or whatever they were buying. So that's how it is, I guess, over there.
And to pick up the ratios, it was kind of like one of them was like a magic. Like a, what do you call those when you're trying to grab all the different stuff? Like a hunt, like a Easter egg hunt or something like that.
Like a treasure hunt?
Yeah, like you had to pick up certain things from certain booths, and then you could go and purchase the book.
Yeah.
And then, like they said, DC, you had to spend like $300 to able to unlock and buy certain San Diego Comic-Con books. And then they had one, like if you didn't go every day, then there was one different book. I think Boom did that. Yeah, they had some different stuff. I think it was pretty cool to. I was seeing everybody enjoying themselves.
Did y'all see the shoes they came out with for the X-Men? They were selling them over there at the show.
No.
Yeah, so there's some X-Men
scavenger hunt. Thank you, Liz said scavenger hunt. Yep, that's what it was. You had to go get all these material stuff and pick them up, and then we're able to purchase the book.
I think it was Kith. I think that's how you say their name. They made these from ASICS. They made, I think, 6 different pairs of X-Men characters. I think it was
Yeah.
Sure was Wolverine,
Wolverine.
Cyclops, I think Magneto. Who was it? I think Jean Grey, and then I know Gambit was one of them. I think Beast, but so what you did is you bought it, came with the card, a trading card. I think one was graded, and then you got a comic book and a top loader, X-Men 1. I think it's the reprint of the Jim Lee one. Then they also had the shoe in there, but the thing is, it was random, so you didn't know which one you were going to get. So, but you tell them your size. But I thought it was kind of cool. I've seen people unbox them, but y'all never heard.
Didn't they have like kind of like you opened it, but then you had to like open the shoe out of the sealed bag or something like that?
Yeah,
it was like kind of like a card thing, like if you had cards.
Yeah, well, they had like the Marvel card of that character on there. Yeah,
right. But I'm saying like the shoes were in there, but it was like you were opening a card, so you just opened it to get the shoes out. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool.
And then tune in later on. We'll get the information from Carlos about the self-transforming Grimlock.
It's pretty cool. It's really cool. I don't think it's $1,500 cool, but it's really cool.
I mean,
he's being modest, guys. For somebody who bought it, he's being modest.
Are you going to use the $1,500 for the Grimlock or for your Comic-Con cruise that you're going to be getting?
One or the other.
That's the legitimate
weapon. Yeah. Do you not know he's going for free? He's one of the guests.
Oh yeah, he's going to be covering the cruise.
Oh, that's right.
Cruise. Yeah, I don't think they're going to have anybody covering the cruise.
So y'all were talking about shoes. These Deadpool shoes came out a while back, by the way.
What?
It's not the first time Marvel's done a shoe.
Oh yeah, I saw Carlos wearing those. Man.
They got fancy.
Oh yeah, they got Wolverine stuff on there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So it's not the first time Marvel's done shoes. So I just thought it was kind of neat. Like the collector said,
trade Billy for Grimlock Street Swap.
Wait, are those Dolce Gabbana?
No.
What is that logo?
Oh, that's a.
Dang, weapon, you're bougie.
The weapon is
bougie.
No, that ain't Doji. No.
He must have got his check.
What is the logo? What is that logo next to Marvel?
It's the DC shoes.
Yeah, it's a skating.
Yeah, it's a
skating.
skating.
Oh,
skating.
okay.
You never seen Weapon skate?
No, I haven't. Apparently, I'm missing out.
I've never seen him skate.
All right, let's do this giveaway. Let me go ahead and bring this in.
All
right. So you're getting winner's choice on this. It looks like only 16 people have entered.
Oh man, come on, guys! Y'all hit the like button.
We got 26 people in here.
Wow,
Spin a
Carlos.
rack. Get in there. Spin a rack.
That like button, and I guess we're gonna go for it. It seems like it's more than that, but this is what the number says. All right, so here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
I think you got 17.
Everybody,
you got 17.
All right, there we go.
Damn, Brooklyn Born just told us.
Let's see where it is.
Carlos gave a raise. Wow!
Rigged.
What?
Wow.
We did it, Mom.
Brooklyn says Carlos gave Weapon a raise. That's how he got those shoes. Wow.
I just want to thank my haters. Out there.
Oh, look at his acceptance speech. Well, show him the books, buddy. Which one did he
want? Let me see. I want the one.
Or you know what? You can get the ones from the wall right there. Which one do you want?
The wall books.
Yeah, let's see.
He's looking to
it. I want A4.
Everybody's saying rigged.
Rigged. Oh my God.
Billy, like no.
God.
For those who don't normally view the giveaway show, this never happens. I don't even know how he. I do allow the panel to.
No, I'm not. No, redo it. I'm kidding.
No, he won't better refuse it.
No, I'll get whatever's left over.
I won't make him refuse it, but
no.
I think he did it as a joke, and this never happens. No, we are redoing it. it.
The rigged show.
I'll take the cash prize. I'll take what's in the drawer.
I'll take a gun, honey.
All right.
Yeah,
Let me go and put this back in here.
Mr.
We're gonna
Collecting.
redo it.
I could give it a little miles right here.
Okay.
You getting away in miles, you said?
All
Oh,
right, so
Mr. Collector's
here
entry.
we go. All right, so here it is. No, you do not need to enter again. It's already, you're already in here. It's the same one that I'm doing. It's just, it just didn't count because it was Mr. Collector. I think it to be funny. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Now, if I win again, I'm not. No take backsies this time.
Carlos. Oh, there you go.
Barnaby.
That's what I was gonna give it to.
What?
All right, Guillaume is actually, I think he's from Canada. I think he's in Canada, or is it France? One of them. All right, so Guillaume, congratulations on this, on the first win of the night. We will be doing more. So Guillaume, let me know which of these books. We got the New Teen Titans, annual number 2. All right. We got, remember folks, he may pick a book that you are not even interested in, and the book you're interested in may be still available. So Tales of the New Teen Titans, number 1 with Cyborg, the autographed copy of Harley Quinn 30th anniversary, number 1, Punisher, annual number 2, featuring the first meeting of Punisher and Moon Knight.
Oh man,
and then last one, the Invincible Iron Man Joe Quesada sketch variant from Wizard World Philadelphia. So there's at least a couple of cool books in there. All these are really good books to have. They are, like, for the 3 vintage books, they are lower grade. They're not like going to be candidates, but they're still these are all fun books. So Guillaume, the Power Girl. Yeah, no, the Power Girl.
I just want to say that the chat is just, man, they're going after Collector. They were like Rig, and then
they were
Elmo wins, and they're like, congrats.
All right, so Guillaume, make sure and drop in the chat which of those 5 books you have until 11 p.m. Central to let us know.
Sweet, he's there. Which one did you want, good buddy?
You got to let us know quickly because the next person in line will get to choose. I don't know about Paul's shipping. I don't know about okay. Anyway, never mind.
Paul is
international. Have Paul handle your books or ship them, then that is on you.
Hey man, they get.
Yeah. May God have mercy on your soul, whoever does that.
Mrs. Collects does allow Power Girl books in the house. Power Girl and Batgirl and Zatanna.
Yeah, she doesn't see them.
2 out of those
doesn't see them
now. So need to get the 3rd. All right, so Guillaume, just drop in the chat which one you want. Let's go into the full panel view and let you guys start. All right, so let's start up with the list of things that we've got going on. So it's Guillaume, you get to choose one of the 5 books. So you get to choose one of the 5. Which of these 5 you want? It is called Winner's Choice. You can choose this one, this one, this one, this one,
Harley Quinn,
or this one.
Yep, he wants Harley Quinn. Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so the Harley Quinn, I'm pulling that out. And I will set that aside for you, Guillaume. Congratulations again. Excited that you won. And I think we're getting to a point. Yeah, it's an autographed book. Who knows? For the next round, for the next giveaway, I may throw another autographed book in there, but we'll see. All right, so San Diego Comic-Con just happened, and it was a return. I felt it was a return to form for this convention. But we talked a little bit about it. One of the big things that happened was a panel that was led by Robert Kirkman that included Joshua Williamson, in which they talked about the new Void Rivals series and the shared Energon universe, which is essentially a shared Hasbro universe. And they shared a couple. They shared some cool things about it because there are going to be multiple comics coming out of that. So I was going to open that up first to the panel and see what do you guys think of the Void the whole void and shared universe concept with Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Wait.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I mean, did everybody freeze and nobody?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it's cool. I mean, I wasn't expecting that when I first heard, Void Rivals was coming out. I didn't know anything about it, and then, the intertwining. Could we? Well, I mean, if anyone that hasn't seen the new Transformers movie, I know that's separate, but do you think this thing was planned from the get-go? Like, I mean, obviously it takes months and months to come out with the comic book, but do you think, they had something to do with the movie and everything? That's what I'm kind of curious about, if it was kind of like a planned thing.
I mean, I think there had to have been some aggressive moves from Hasbro to at least get it kicked off. And basically they knew that they had a bunch of properties that needed to be exploited across media. Mm-hmm. And so I think they did make they did make separate deals, but I do think it was all, it all started with Hasbro saying, hey, Transformers and G.I. Joe, these are big deals and big sellers. You need to make money off of them,
So have they announced? I didn't see anything else, but did they announce what the next lineup would be, or who they're thinking about bringing in next, or a spin-off series or something? Did they say anything? Well, for that whole universe.
As far as the movies, no.
No.
They
I meant more for the comics.
For the comics,
universe?
yeah. For the comics, there was a what was his name? I'm looking for him.
The lynch mob is out.
Yeah. He only needs 5 seconds, people. You can make anything. But yeah, I was so, and that's what I was kind of curious about when this came out. If the what?
No, go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna agree with you. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of cool that they had the announcement, like you said. I don't know if they had timed it or if they had worked something out, backstage with the other publisher when they were making the movie. Say, hey, we're gonna go ahead and combine the universe. Is there anybody that wants to pick this up and kind of run with it with us and see where it goes? So.
I mean, did y'all even expect for that to even happen? Or
I thought that the character in the Rise of the Beast was going to be the agent from the first Transformers. I think he was going to be the guy from Sector 8 or whatever. He was going to lead that group when they were talking to him. Like, hey, we're going to need you to join us. And so I thought they were saying that up for him. But when they flipped the card out, it says, what? G.I. Joe? I was like, oh, shoot. Like, that's like... Okay.
Yeah.
I know,
and
when
right
the movie.
So.
That's when Paul called me, was hyping up the movie. He told me the end, and I was just like, he cannot hold.
All right. Well,
excitement.
this is. I mean, I don't know what y'all are talking about, but so as a true Transformer fan as I am, I didn't watch none of the Michael Bay stuff. I thought it was junk. But when some people were telling me about Bumblebee, and the director was actually going back to the G1, how they looked. I mean, that's what people wanted. No, I didn't want Soundwave as a satellite. What the hell was that? So now that Robert Kirkham has them, I think he's going back to like the roots of how they were. And then we had a G.I. Joe Transformer crossover in the Marvel comics. And now we're getting to the point, besides the Beast Wars stuff, I don't know all that other stuff, but the Bumblebee movie was actually pretty good. I really liked that movie. I watched it. I was like, yeah, this is really a good movie. And hopefully, like Carlos was saying, hopefully they go now that they announced the G.I. Joe Transformer crossover. It's like two of my childhood cartoons going together in the motion picture. That's it. So, and this Void Rivals is actually doing. So this is the second print. I think they got a third and a fourth coming out of this, but the joint of both of them, I mean, those are two powerhouses, like y'all were saying. And I don't know, just the Michael Bay stuff, I didn't like it, But yeah, I mean, hopefully they turn it around and get something for the fans like me that want to see Optimus Prime as a box over tractor trailer instead of that whatever he was in the other movie. But yeah, that's what I want, the old original stuff, just like this right here. This is called the VHS. A lot of y'all don't know what that is. Yep, that's my greatest movie ever right here.
No, I apologize, everyone. All right, what about you?
This turned kids into men right here.
What?
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, Carl.
Optimus Prime died, man. That traumatized a lot of people.
Spoiler, people.
Man, that movie's back in 80 something, man. How did I spoil anything? If y'all ain't watched that, I don't know where y'all been at. Yeah, that's my take on it. I mean, I'm glad that they're moving along and actually interacting, and it looks like some of these guys are fans of the series. So hopefully we go into a better direction. Hot Rod's fault, yup. That Optimus Prime died, yup. And he apologized. It's like, oh, I'm dead already. I don't know why you apologize.
You know, and then to kind of, what was that one book they did from Image that was out of sequence, and it had Michonne? It was like some weird, like issue number 7, or it was like an Image book they released, and it was like, it wasn't a real title. It just started at a weird number, like 13 or something, but it had Michonne in it or whatever, and they never really developed on it. I forgot what book it was. Somebody knows, probably Southern knows, but I'm wondering if he's gonna try and tie some other universes that he owns together. Like, hey, I already thrown the idea out that this other universe exists, and this one.
You like back to the old Image, when Image had G.I. Joe? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not.
Image had G.I. Joe?
Yeah, they had G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah, they had G.I. Joe.
Yeah, they had G.I. Joe.
You didn't know that.
He didn't know that. He doesn't know a lot of things.
Yeah.
I know they need to put you on mute.
Yeah, you ain't lying, Spinner Rack. You ain't lying, Spinner Rack.
It was like
Love
that.
You Blue coming back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when Image had it. But I think Robert Kirkman could do that.
Yeah, I think he's a.
And then so the other
writer.
thing, like Snake Eyes was coming out, big hype about it, and then a lot of the core G.I. Joe guys did not like that movie. They did not like it. They said,
"Oh, this movie stuff."
Okay, that's what I was about to say. That, but okay. But yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. It was so hyped up. I think there was a Lady J spin-off series that was going to happen, but I don't know if that's going to go through. But hopefully they can turn it around. And yep, there you go. Yep, Love You Blue.
All right, so I've got a couple of things here from Robert Kirkman that he shared in an interview with CBR.
Mm-hmm.
He says that, so they're kicking it off. So there's Void Rivals, then there's a new Transformers series, and then there's going to be, I think, up to 4 G.I. Joe series, including a Duke and Cobra Commander series.
Man, that's gonna make it.
Yeah, he said it's going to go back to like an origin story and kind of reboot them. He compares it to he compares it to the.
There y'all go. Like, greatest movie ever. If y'all don't know what that is, then I can't help y'all. Well, that means you got a lot of reading to do there, Carlos, because that's 4 series right there for you.
Well, he's almost done with his run, so he'll be able to read
so
them.
y'all heard it first. Carlos is going to get all the G.I. Joe series, read them, and then let us know what happened in there on each episode of the giveaway show.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
You can't let Paul loose even for 5 seconds. Either someone's battling to the death, or
that is not true. That is not true, Mississippi. Mississippi, that ain't true, Mississippi. Look at that. That thing is, boy, look at that. Look like I just bought it.
As you can
look
see,
at that.
I had that one, and I gave it to
You ain't got
somebody.
this one. You ain't got this.
All right, so he says that the Energized universe is a self-contained exploration of these characters. Void Rivals #1, Transformers #1, Duke #1, Cobra Commander #1. It's all you need to get. We're going to keep the line contained. We're going to try to limit it to 4 concurrent titles. And it's kind of like the ultimate universe for these characters to give an explanation for the comic book readers. That's kind of our approach.
Look at that. There ain't no water damage right there. Look at that.
Okay. So yeah, I'm super excited about the shared universe, both the movie, even though they're completely unrelated. I love the way they slipped that cameo in, and the fact that they put Michael Kelly as the guy. If you've been watching the what's it called now I'm blanking on the name, the show with John Krasinski, Jack Ryan, the Jack Ryan series on Amazon Prime, Michael Kelly, who's the actor who plays the G.I. Joe agent at the end of Transformers Rise of the Beast, that actor, like, you're getting to see him doing a lot more action in the Jack Ryan series. And so because he's in seasons 2 and 3, and he's a fantastic actor. He did great on House of Cards and others, but to see him as like a good guy and an action kind of centric good guy has been really cool. It's been a lot of fun to see that. And then when that G.I. Joe card came, I was like, this is really cool. So I was a big I know Southern Comic Geek, Thundercats, Silverhawks, Tiger Sharks. As many people that Carlson, his agent, knows they can make it happen. I don't know.
You don't look really excited, man, about it, man. I thought you'd be more excited.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, Carlos liked the Snake Eyes movie. None of us really liked it.
Stop lying, or the pastor's going to come and get you. He's going to come and get you. He's going to drag you in there.
There y'all go. Look at that. Oh, y'all don't
baptized.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
So this little tidbit I found. It says that Hasbro approached Kirkham back in 2021 about Skybound taking over the properties or the licenses.
Oh, wow.
And so that's how far back they started working on this. So it's not like, because I was wondering if that was maybe one of the reasons why he left The Walking Dead, if they came up to him and approached him, and that's why they just suddenly ended Walking Dead, because they just ended it and everybody was shocked by it.
He said that it was it about it on the stories.
Yeah. So it says back in 2021 they approached him about it, and I guess he agreed to do that. So it's kind of a little background there to what Carlos was saying as well.
I love it. I think it's fantastic. There's a lot of cool stuff that came out of SDCC, and this just very excited about it.
Yeah, who was it? Dynamite had him before. The
Which
Transformers.
one?
Transformers.
I thought it was IDW.
Yeah, IDW.
IDW.
Yeah, IDW.
Okay. I'm going to show this off in a second when we talk about it. So, like I said, it was definitely a return to form for the series. I mean, for the convention. One of the other things that was announced, in addition to the Void Rivals, which if you haven't picked it up, like Paul said, it's going to 4th printing, so you need to pick up a copy and read it. It reminded me of another 80s property. Do y'all remember Enemy Mine?
Yes.
That movie with Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr.
Yeah.
As the alien. That was such a trippy movie, but yeah, it definitely had those vibes, those kind of 80s vibes going. So just really cool. I think he's going to be able to get it, Southern Comic Geek. I think he's going to be able to snag all those titles and he's going to do some really cool stuff with it. So I'm along for the ride. I'm going to pick up these books. Yeah, I'm sold on them. I did want to share and get the panel's thoughts on this guy, because this was another one that it's so random. It was like an 80s thing. I'm going to bring it up on the screen now. I don't know. There's a lot of there was a lot of 80s vibes going on this year with some of the properties announced.
Yeah, great generation.
This is an action figure one. I don't know if y'all remember this guy, Chris Star.
Oh, that's Waterman.
Waterman.
Do y'all remember Chris Star?
Ooh, that's.
This is.
I remember the comic.
That's like 74.
Right, this is deep dive 80s.
No, they're saying 75, 80. The other one's saying they're saying
what are you talking about?
They're saying 71, 72. Yeah,
I
don't see 80s right here.
I remember the action figure was from the 80s because I had one. But yeah, so this is a Marvel Legends Chris Star action figure that a bunch of like deep dive like 80s fans were freaking out about, including myself, because like, look at this thing.
Green Machine's like, I never heard of it.
Well, that's the thing. He's one of the unknown greats. Like, he's right in there with Visionaries and Mask, in my wheelhouse.
Southern Comic Geek. I don't think you're wrong on the year, buddy. That was a nice try.
You don't question Southern.
He says it was 83. It was 80. It came
Back
out
to
in
the
83.
Future is the best movie of all time.
Whoever said that, you're right.
No, it seriously is one of the best movies. All right, so Chris Star. So none of you guys know Chris Star then.
No,
this is sad. This is very sad for me.
My parents wouldn't let me watch that kind of cartoon.
Paul, what are you talking about, man? You were like 30 something when these came out. You were in your prime.
That's what I was saying.
Not in the 80s.
It gave him nightmares, I heard.
Mm-hmm. I know Back to the Future is
All right,
the best movie ever.
I am disappointed that none of you know who Chris Star, especially because I told y'all ahead of time this is one of the ones we were covering, and y'all still don't.
I figured the 80s guys were the cover.
Well, I mean, get Collector, get him.
I wasn't even born. I'm sorry. I wasn't even born.
Yeah, I mean, this character came out in '73. I don't really know about him. I'm an '80s guy, so I don't know.
He didn't come out in 1973. He came out in 1983.
Oh Lord!
There you go, Paul.
You hear what that was?
All right. So I thought this was great. I was very excited about this. Nobody else may have been, but I was very excited about it. So Chris Star, they're bringing back Chris Star, and then there's also
there you go, Wolverado. There you go, 80s right here, baby. Southern Comic said you can watch.
Is that Blade behind him?
So this is for Carlos. He said, He says history of the Star guy on YouTube. So you can watch that, Carlos, and get caught up.
Wait, what?
What? I'm telling you, man. Yeah. I know, Miles. I know.
I'm going to pull this up. Because you know I have to talk about the G.I. Joe figures. That were.
How many did you get? Weapon and me said. Weapon said 20. I said about 31. Paul Benjamin Bones.
I was a sophomore in high school. See, L. Green remembers. Well, no, I guess he doesn't remember.
No, he doesn't.
Just said he was a sophomore.
He doesn't even remember this because it came out in '73.
All right. Southern Comic Geek says there's the history of Chris Star. So I follow Secret Galaxy and Dan Larson on Twitter, and we were both freaking out about the Chris Star. Action figure.
Yeah, y'all were just going crazy, and they were like, "Oh man,
you know what? Paul, your lack of proper anything,
adequacy,
upbringing.
Oh, that's it.
Negative.
Collector was -7 in 1983. His dad was a wild man still. All right, let's see these Joe figures. I want to see what you're talking about.
I'm pulling them.
Well, while you're doing that,
what else did I don't even know what else.
Well,
okay.
Oh,
So,
here we go.
Here's some of the GI Joe ones that were revealed. I think this is from STCC.
The Crimson Strike Team.
Okay, here I got some better ones.
Oh,
okay.
Right,
so these are digital renders, and here's the thing. I do wish that they would get away from the whole Tiger Force and whatever.
That's part of the GI Joe line.
No, it's really not. I want Classified to release all the classic figures. All right, so there was some. I'm going to jump into a closer picture at the digital renders that were revealed, but there was a Chuckles, I think a Battle Action Chuckles that was revealed. There was a Vamp that I think is through HasLab that was revealed. The Crimson Strike Team from Cobra was revealed, which is basically all the Cobra figures in red outfits. And then there was name-only reveals like I think Blowtorch, Jinx, Scarlet, and Duke. And then here is this is the digital renders of some of the figures that were shown, including at least 2 of the Dreadnoks and General Hawk, and then Baroness and the Tomax and Zaymot you can see there as well. I'm still sticking with the Classified series, even though they're very incredibly expensive. But again, it was just overall, it was like super cool to see San Diego Comic-Con kind of getting back to its roots and sharing, and having a lot of the big, announcements being around comic books and toys, which was kind of cool to me. So,
what are the price points for these?
So the standard GI Joe Classified figure is going to be around $24.99, like $25.
Golly.
You can
That's how much the Legends are.
Like if they've been out for a while, you can find them for as low as around $15, and if you buy them secondhand and loose, definitely around $15, but with all the accessories. But because they're new, everybody always goes for them. Wants them new in box and mint in box.
So are you saying buying from Paul when he's done playing with them, or what?
Good luck. Dark Lucian, you ain't lying. I saw that today too. The Ghost. It's they already met their goal. I think they had to get I think it was 4,000 to back it up, and it's $500. And they reached that goal. And they still have 48 days left. So I don't know if they're gonna add something to it, but I did see it. It's massive. I saw pictures of it. I think it's
Which
pretty
one
cool.
is this? The Ghost?
The Ghost, yeah.
What is no? Okay. Which one is the Ghost?
Star Wars.
Oh wait, 17,000. Okay, I was way off. Yeah, Star Wars. 4 figures.
Oh,
did you get one, Dark Lucian?
From Rebels?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's Star Wars.
Okay.
But yeah, it's $500, expensive. But HasLab stuff is always expensive.
Yeah, it is. And what was interesting was Mattel was trying one also. Mattel tried one for what's it called, for the
Capsule Gray or
no. They tried the what was it called, the Jurassic Park gate entry, and that failed.
Well, they tried to do also no, it was HasLab. HasLab tried to do the Punisher one too, the Robbie Reyes with the car.
Yeah.
But they didn't reach the goal. It looked cool though because they did it at they did it at not last year's show, was it? It was at a big show. It might have been New York last year, but they didn't reach their goal. But it looked cool. I thought it was real nice.
No, I remember that one looked really cool, and I was really into it. But it was just it's just way too. I mean, these specialty toys are just way too expensive.
But see, usually what they do is if you reach their goal and then the next goal, if they reach it, they usually throw in different things. But I don't see nothing thrown in for this one.
Yeah, but it's just too.
I mean, still, yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I mean, 500 still 500.
I mean, don't get me if I, didn't have car payments and stuff like that, and kids, I would absolutely. Oh, is this the Sky Striker? Jeez, look at that thing. Wow. Here, I'm loading some other ones in here as well of some of the other STCC exclusives and stuff that were announced. Y'all know I'm a big G.I. Joe fan. I've tried not to go too hard into classified. Look at that thing.
Yeah, no.
How much is it though?
Yeah, I thought for sure Paul would have been showing this off already since he got it. He told me he got 2 of them, but he was keeping one in the box.
Must be nice.
Must be nice, Paul.
Must be nice.
Must be real nice.
Everybody, don't believe Carlos. He's going to get these.
Yeah. There are 4 bonus figures with the chopper from G.I. Joe. The Dragonfly, I think, was what it was called.
The Hiss?
Oh, he's talking about the. Yeah, I like it.
No, he's talking about Ghost, I think.
Wow.
Ooh, a multi-pack? Who didn't buy that?
Here, so let me show these weapon real quick. So this is one, right. Like if I was gonna get any of these HasLab kind of action sets, this is the one that I would get. The G.I. Joe Vamp with clutch. I mean that thing just looks sweet. So it just looks so cool. And I've seen some other renders and mock-ups of it, and it's really, really cool. The one that I may go ahead and spring for, I got the Snake Eyes with Timber. Then I have the Snake Eyes by himself. But this one I may go ahead and get because this just looks really cool. So it's Mutt and Junkyard.
Yep.
Were revealed at San Diego.
They look the same.
The what?
They look the same.
Yeah, no, it looks great. It looks really good. And I love it. So one of the like a figure with a pet like that is probably going to be in the 50 to 55 range. And because I had a gift card for my birthday, I think, or Christmas, I went ahead and got the Snake Eyes with Timber figure.
Did you ask Miss Collects first before you did all this sudden purchasing?
The gift card.
All right, I'm just making sure, man, because we want you back on the show, man.
No, look, check it out. Here, I'll show it off to people. So, so this is so if you're unfamiliar with the G.I. Joe Classified series, they are they're taller figures. I think these are considered like the 6-inch figures. And so this was the Snake Eyes with Timber, and they give you alternate heads for the wolf as well. And so I haven't cracked him. I haven't cracked him out of his box yet. But yeah, this was I think a Christmas gift from Mrs. Collects. So and I went ahead.
Hold on now. Miss Collects bought that for you?
He bought me the gift card that I used to.
Oh, now it makes sense because I don't think Miss Collects would have bought that.
No, she would have if she knew I wanted it. And
She's like, I ain't buying my husband no toy.
But I got it when it was brand new and had just come out. And I've seen them. I saw one that was still in box that was for a lot cheaper, and I almost bought it to have a second one, but never did work that out. And then I've got the
Darth Lucian said, "Don't open them."
Never do.
some of them I will open eventually. I think the deal that I'm looking at right now is I am looking at opening one of my snake eyes.
So when are you going to purchase this one?
Huh?
When are you going to purchase
the mutt one is going to be coming out this fall, and I don't have a specific date. I don't have a specific date for it that I got from them. But we'll show. So this is just the regular snake eyes, the classified, the version 2 snake eyes with the visor, the special visor.
Yeah, he says don't open it.
Yeah, so there's this one, and then this snake eyes does have a different, because this is called Alpha Commandos, so he's got a different mask on this one. So it is a different mold. It's a completely different one than the one, because I kind of like the idea of this snake eyes matched up with this timber, but not this snake eyes. So I kind of wish that it was this snake eyes with the wolf, but they changed it up a little bit. So I don't know.
Is that an extra head, or what is that on that one on the top on the right?
Top right on this one?
No, on the other one. The other one.
Oh no, on the other one's his backpack.
Oh, the back. I mean, I thought that was Dr. Doom's head. I looked at it. I was like, "What is that?"
No, it's a backpack.
Okay.
We know how that worked, Darth Lucian.
Tom Landry. All right. So, yeah. So I'm a fan of the classified line. I have not started buying into them because they're pretty pricey. And the thing is, sometimes you can actually get the actual vintage figure for under the price of the new one that you're talking about. So, all right. So let's look at what else do we have for announcements at SDCC to talk about? Next up, Invincible Season 2. Paul, you were excited about this one, right?
No, no, not really. No, I'm not really an Invincible guy. So.
But
Paul,
you
you
have
were
the cologne
raving
and
about it
everything.
in the
You
backstage.
about the
You
cologne.
wouldn't stop talking about it.
Yeah.
No, not me. Well, from what I heard, he dies in the beginning, so that's all.
Now, was that secret preview show that they?
That was secret.
That
The
episode?
secret reveal that me and you went to.
The episode that they showed.
I heard they released the first episode already.
No, it was.
No, it's Adam Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Adam Eve. It's a standalone. It's an Adam Eve one shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I
it's if you're looking for Invincible content, it's definitely worth getting. Or worth watching on Amazon Prime. But it's not the actual show itself. I think they put it out because it was taking so long to do.
Yeah, it took forever.
Yeah. So
they did have Spider-Man 2, the video game at Hall H. That's the first video game they ever had, Hall H.
Really?
Yeah, and that was the thing that
kinda
opened
cool.
up Hall H was Hall H, and they said a lot of people were excited. So I don't know if anyone's seen the
They're
footage yet,
saying
but they
Brooklyn
showed
Born
Venom.
that Barbie's like the #1 movie in the country right now.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, it beat Oppenheimer. It's just
Yeah,
crazy.
I saw a bunch
it is
of pre-orders for it. Collector after they announced
The what?
it. I saw a bunch of pre-orders. Like GameStop has it where you can pre-order it now with the PS. I guess they're doing a special exclusive PS5
Yeah,
launch.
it looks cool. Yeah.
Oh, you get it with the game if you get the.
All the systems, different colors and everything.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Oh,
Was it black and red, right?
I hope it don't look like Miles though.
Like the one he has.
Alrighty.
Rocking the hat.
Hey, before we go any further, it is just past the first hour of the show, so we want to go ahead and do our other giveaway for tonight. We got 4 books up for grabs. The New Teen Titans Annual number 2. The Cyborg, Tales of the Teen Titans Cyborg number 1. Moon Knight, or the Punisher Annual number 2. First meeting of Punisher and Moon Knight. And then we got this Joe Quesada Invincible Iron Man Wizard World Philly variant, the sketch cover. So we're going to give one of those 4 away. If you want to enter to win any of those 4 books that are remaining, you can do hashtag SDCC. That's all you got to do in order to win, or to be entered to win. Hashtag SDCC. Let's go ahead and ring that dinner bell so we can get our
wave the book. Wave the books.
Huh?
Wave the books and let them know that.
Well, you're
I get him.
Hold on, I gotta load it up.
Where's the dinner bell?
Hold on.
Watch.
There's Mike Bravo. He's in.
JT's gonna come running into the chat out of breath. Sweating.
Mike Bravo, get this right here, Mike Bravo. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not a Transformer fan.
So, did y'all hear? Also, there was it was a Indian film that was in Hall H2. It's supposed to be a sci-fi epic. Yeah, so it's called Kalkai 2898 AD. So you can look it up. It looks pretty. It honestly reminds me of Dune.
Is it the one that Carlos showed on Monday? That him and Southern or him and Mississippi were showing?
Well, that was I think a early like it wasn't in full. It wasn't like edited all the way, but there is someone in that film too. So I don't know if Carlos wants to pull that up right now or not. But
what? Is this another setup for something?
No.
Okay.
No.
Dun, dun, dun.
No. But no. So that film I'm talking about, it's on YouTube. You could check out the trailer. But it's what I was reading. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. It's supposed to be one of the most expensive movies ever made over there in India. So
really?
I think that and so like I said, it has like that Dune vibe. Like if you look at the trailer and if you've seen Dune, like especially the newer one, it has that vibe to it. But they're also calling it Project K. So when they were talking about the film, they were trying to ask questions, but they said they didn't want to give anything away, so they left the trailer to speak for itself. So that was the first time, like I said, an Indian film was part of Hall H. So technically there were films and shows over there, just not any of the big stuff that we're used to. So I thought that was kind of cool, different things. So
that's kind of I like that though. I really like it that it wasn't that a lot of these announcements that would have gotten glossed over by big DC or Marvel stuff. I really liked that stuff was represented well. So that's
and
then
cool.
And what was the name? What was the name of the movie?
Oh, it's called Kalki, Kalki 2898 AD.
Wait, Kalki?
Yeah.
And then what?
2898
AD. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like if you look at it, it has that Dune feeling.
Very cool.
You lost me a weapon. We are all right.
I'm not surprised you.
Yep, get collector. Yep, and he entered again.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, I loaded it. I'm gonna have to check it out. All right, y'all continue entering to win hashtag SDCC to win one of the 4 remaining books in the stack. I see that 16 of y'all have entered. Real quick, let's
Do we have a segment to cut to here, Carlos? Or
Yeah. So for those of you who have been asking for, I've been getting a lot of direct messages about it. By far, it eclipses any other segment or panelist that has ever been entered, or that we've ever utilized before. Just the popularity of this has been far and away anything that I had even imagined. So so much so to the point that it's probably going to have to be spun off into its own show.
A big introduction.
Network. So,
Collector.
Poor Eagle.
Listen, guys.
Yep.
all right. So yeah, but no, seriously though, this is a new segment. We're going to go to him, and he's going to talk to us about pre-sales on the Wolverine versus Predator issue number 1 that's coming out in September.
Oh Lord, you gotta be kidding me.
I was told to do something completely different, so I'm still gonna go with what I was told by the producer. He told me to do a market watch on
Professor Collector.
on books, so I'm gonna go based off of that. So I personally think with the whole Wolverine talk, which I really feel like, and I'm not the one that started this, obviously, but I'm agreeing with other people. Deadpool killed the Marvel Universe, but that's not my specs book. I think
No, it's all
Right
you
here.
can. What?
X-23. I mean, it's an expensive book, don't get me wrong, but it has come down. The book used to shoot for close to $2,000 in the 9.8, but now it's hitting around maybe 11. So if you can for this, the second appearance, which is NYX number 4, which is a $50 to $70 book, and you can get an airman copy of this one though for around I think right now on eBay they're hitting $500. So they're a lot lower than before.
real quick for people that just joined this segment, what's the importance of this book? I mean, you're telling me to pick it up.
First appearance of Laura Tenney, first X-23. I did say it in the beginning.
Wolverine's
X-23.
daughter.
Yeah, well,
that's how it ties. Thank you, Paul. That's how it would tie to the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so I mean, technically, it's not.
Well, the segment.
Daughter,
The segment thinking.
So right here,
Oh,
we have Wolverine 80 right here. This is considered, I guess, the first appearance. It's a test tube with X-23's name written on it. So that's also a cool book to have.
Can you take it out and show us?
Can. I mean, I can.
I hope so. Well, this is sinking segment right here. I'm calling it sinking segment.
No, it's not. This is actually good.
Yeah,
This is
I mean,
actually a really good thing because
This is good.
Daphne Keane, who played X-23 in the Logan movie.
Yeah, but they haven't said anything about it. I mean, are
She's
they going to keep
grown
it a
up.
secret?
She's grown up and she is a star.
I don't think that they would go to that caliber.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I mean, they're bringing a lot.
I think that they're going to do
the.
I think they're going to do the Deadpool kills the Fox universe. I don't think they're going to.
But she's in the Fox universe.
Yeah, but he's saying that that's a spec book because they're going to probably utilize X-23.
Whoa! I mean, I think she's coming, regardless. She's too popular not to have her in the movie.
I mean, that book has been an expensive book. I mean, X-23 has a series. It has. It's sinking. What? Hold on, buddy. It's got its own series. So yeah, I mean, the character has legs. You're welcome. Now continue sinking the ship. Go ahead.
So while I'm looking for this, because but it's in here.
If you needed me and weapons help, that's all you had to tell us.
The what? Well, I didn't know we were talking about the other thing. But anyways, I'm gonna hold up on this one. The other two
You
books.
couldn't find it.
Gonna find it real quick. Hold on, we're on time crunch anyways. Also, you got 450, 451, which is first time X-23 meets with the X-Men. And then right here is when she actually joins the X-Men. So
Yeah, the first one is
two
when
cool
she
kids.
battles Wolverine, and that one, the first one, and then when
Yeah.
she joins.
Yeah.
And Wolverine's all
That's
shocked
cool.
too when he sees her.
Yeah, like he
He
can't
said-
believe it, but
Yeah, he's like, "You must be my
at
20th
the
kid."
nightclub part. And then another really cheap book is when she's in one of her solo title as Wolverine,
Back in-
the new
yeah,
Wolverine.
this
Yeah,
In his,
which issue 2 is Honey Badger, so that's another good one to have. But these are just some early.
is it
books
Honey
to pick
Badger
up.
like a clone of her or something?
Yeah, which she's actually more dangerous than X-23.
Right. She was sent
Yeah.
after X-23. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I think it's a good book to have. It's not cheap, like I said, but if you can't get the first, at least you can get the stuff around it. She has, I think, X-23 has three solo before the all-new Wolverine. One of them is a one-shot, one's a miniseries, and then there's another miniseries too. So there should be 3 total, and then you get into the all-new Wolverine. So look out for those too. But yeah, this is my spec book. I'm pretty sure people kind of already know what this book is already, though.
Yeah. So if
So-
y'all don't know, she was in Logan,
It's a good
And-
book, though.
and the
Yeah,
actress.
it is.
that-
It's definitely a good. That is a good book to have, and I think it's one of the top modern books, for like new characters within the past 20 years that are worth
Mhm.
considering. I think she stood the test of time. Now I don't know. She did Raphael. She did come out in this. She has been in the Logan movie.
Yeah.
But the reality is, I'm not talking necessarily about like movie that's. Books that are tied to movie or TV spec, because I think the comic collecting trend has started to veer away from that. But I'm talking about like just a book that is worth looking at as a modern collectible book. And yeah, X-23 is because she's been around for like a while, like a long time.
I think it was like 2003 when she was first
Yeah,
came out. Yeah.
she's been around. Like it's a modern book, but she's been around for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a pretty substantial run, and she's still popular, still has a fan base, and they're still utilizing her.
She has that
Yeah,
miniseries
good.
too, Renegades, that came out not too long ago.
It's a good
So
segment.
that's another
like
one to check out. Well,
I don't
thank
know.
you.
I didn't learn nothing. Right, Weapon.
All right,
Let's get on that one,
let's
buddy.
move right along. All right, hey, we got a giveaway to do. Believe it or not, we do have one. We do still have a giveaway. We've been waiting on people to enter to win. It's hashtag SDCC. That's all you got to do, and you get to win one of the 4 books that I shared. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the giveaway tool screen right now. And it looks like we got 17 people that have entered to win.
There we go. Y'all
And then
get
we're
it
gonna
in
talk
there.
about one of my most fun announcements that came out of SDCC. Yep, looks like it jumped up to 18. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do this in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone.
Yep. You can thank me and Weapon later there.
I
Collecting.
think next week, you know what? Next week we're going to do some races. We haven't done races in forever. What? Darth Lucian 88.
Darth.
All right, Darth Lucian 88. Let me know which of these 4 you would like.
Congrats. Nice.
Yeah, congratulations. So we got New Teen Titans Annual low grade copy. About a 7.0 of this Tales of the New Teen Titans #1 Cyborg. And we've got the first meeting of Punisher and Moon Knight in Punisher Annual #2. And then we've got this Iron Man, this Joe Quesada sketch variant from Wizard World Philadelphia for Invincible Iron Man #1. So Darth Lucian,
All right.
go ahead and, make sure and drop in the chat which one you would like. Congratulations to you and to Guillaume. Thank y'all for watching. Thank everybody else for watching. Let's start to bring it in for a landing with this cool This was one of the announcements that came out. I don't know if it had been. I don't think it had been announced before, but I just thought this was too cool to not comment on. Check this out. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. One of the most bizarre, random
Well, that's interesting.
pairings that I have seen in quite some time. This was just too bonkers to ignore, and I had to share it because this is just too funny. I'm gonna buy it and read it. It's like the Wolverine versus Predator. I think they probably saw what was coming on.
You talking about Batman versus Predator?
We already have I love Batman versus Predator. I'm looking forward to Wolverine versus Predator.
Okay.
Justice League versus. Check this out. Justice League versus Godzilla and Kong. Look at that artwork. Superman going up against Godzilla.
There you go, collector.
Here's one of the variants right here. Very, very crazy, cool stuff.
They don't know what to come out with.
I don't know. I mean, man,
wow.
This is just one of those like
DC's running out of stories. Oh.
I agree.
What's interesting is remember when we covered
collecting.
What we covered a few weeks ago when we discussed the Planet of the Apes and how 20th Century imprint, since Marvel took it over, or Disney, that they're making that like its own under Marvel, their own imprint. So basically, Disney, that tells me that Disney is working with DC to make this possible if they're letting them use those characters. So begs to ask what other stuff is going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. What do you think, collector?
Yeah, I think it's cool too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's just crazy. There's a lot of stuff that I guess you would. I should put my head backwards. No,
he's wearing your hat.
I'm not gonna read it. Yeah, no, he's wearing it.
Wow, you're not gonna read it.
Wow.
No,
wow.
I don't find no interest in it. I mean, it's gonna be a mini series. What, 4 issues? How many issues is it, Carlos?
It's probably going to be somewhere between 4 and 5, or 4 and 6, somewhere in there. And I would get it just because it's funny. I mean, not funny like gonna laugh at it and troll it, but just funny like it's such a bonkers matchup, but yet it just looks really, really cool.
Collector, yeah.
Right.
So right? I don't know. I mean, and, to each their own. Not everybody's gonna want to watch it or like want to read it, but it just it looks pretty fun. It looks like a fun little book.
DC's already did me dirty with the Brave and the Bold, so that's why I'm worried about picking anything up DC after what they pulled.
Ooh.
Oh, you didn't. Wait,
no, it was. Well, I went in there saying they're telling me I'm going to read one story. There was 4 different stories, nothing to do with one or the other, and then it's $8 price tag, and so that's what I was like. Come on.
Yeah.
So.
No, I can understand. Let's check out. Here's another variant cover of the Batman robot versus Godzilla, which I think is just super cool. I mean, it's stuff like this that I'm just like, okay, they're going over the top with it. It's going to be, it's kind of, it's not silly like in a bad way. It's just, it's getting back to the roots of what comic books are. Which is,
collect.
It's people in tights flying around, and it's just looks like fun. So
then we're gonna have Superman versus Space Ghost.
I'd consider that comic book.
Really? Oh man, I gotta think of something else.
Yeah, it might be fun. We got a lot of 4 and 6 part fun book series back in the 80s. That's true.
When is it the 90s?
I know you meant this as a joke, but I would actually consider Bigfoot versus Predator if it was a
really.
Yeah, I consider it.
I've heard it all.
What
So-
weapon? Can we see the image of that one from San Diego Comic-Con? Those self-transforming. I want to see.
Oh yeah, do you have the Grimlock?
Oh, the Grimlock one?
Yeah, let's show what really happened at San Diego Comic-Con.
I don't have that one.
Oh,
No,
that
I
should
was
be a
gonna-
screensaver on
I
your
know-
phone.
I was gonna
It-
bring
it
up,
was.
that Collector was, he was talking about DC, but remember he also got burned recently with this. He
Yeah.
invested heavily, and then
Listen, I got a signature series coming back to me, so
Can you pull up one then? Weapon?
which one was it? The Grimlock?
Yeah, the Grimlock one. So they had like 4 of these at San Diego, I think, and then you could just say your voice, and it just transformed. And I was like, man, if this was back in my childhood, man, wow.
Well, they said they got Greg Berger to record all new dialogue for it.
Yeah, and he has a crown. So in the comics, he took over as the leader of after Optimus Prime died as a video game. The way he died in the comics. But he died in the comics. So Grimlock took over and had a crown. So they offered that to you in that figure. So Carlos is getting one. None of us can get one of those, but no.
1,500.
There it goes.
No, it's $14.90. $14.99.
You can only get 5.
Oh, you can only get 5 of them. Oh, okay. So if y'all are,
Wait, here it is. Weapon.
yeah, there he goes. He's like, oh man, here he's and he can walk too. I don't know what he's doing right there, but yeah, he can walk.
Got him like dancing or something.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. But man, if this was in my childhood, oh my goodness, transforms and everything. A lot of people are.
This is the Bumblebee one.
I never heard
like
of the
there he
Bumblebee
is.
one.
There he is transforming.
Yeah, you tell him Grimlock transform, and he transforms and he walks. I think he's protecting right there. I don't know how they got him to dance.
He's transforming to the robot.
Look, this boy's a DJ. Look at him.
I don't know
Yoga,
what it
yoga.
looks like
Like
he's.
take the
Listen,
dump.
I don't know what. You just give people these kind of things. I wouldn't have done that. I would have had him in battle mode and attacking. Man. Yeah, he's got his sword too with it, just like in the comics. Man, and he walks too, just like that. And Greg Berger, as he said, and he was here at Power Show, and yeah, I mean, I don't know about these. I was talking about the other. I don't know what they're doing to him. Poor Grimlock.
$1,500 though.
I mean, you got $1,500 on there. You got Grimlock. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but yeah, that was actually they had 4 of them at San Diego, and the guy was getting all of them to transform. It was really nice. I mean, I was like, man, if they had these when I was a child, man, I probably wouldn't have been able to get them. But man, these kids today, boy. But they're probably going to go to like grown men. Grown men are going to get them.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I don't think
Grown
I'm
men,
going
and
to
they're
get
gonna show it to
$1,500.
their kids.
They're going to tell the kids, don't touch them.
Think that's the toy? You think that is the toy?
You're like, yeah, I'm going to give you that toy. Yeah, I think he comes like in a nice, I mean, I don't know. Y'all couldn't get it, but he comes in a suitcase type thing. Big box suitcase. Open it up.
I'm sure.
Comes out with all the accessories and stuff. And then they said, like, you do the voice, but then also you can Bluetooth or put it to your phone. Once you do that, you can't do the voice commands. It has to be on your phone, and then they have different things.
See, I don't want to buy it now if we have to do that. I don't want
No, I mean, you can, but you can do, yeah, there it comes with it. Yeah, so it's only $14.99, and there's only limit 5, guys, so you only get 5. So Carlos has gotten 5 already, but, you know, that's nice. He walks and everything. Yeah, he has the sword. He had the sword in the comics. Yeah, he has a crown too. But yeah, there's a crown. Yep, that's what he had when he took over as the leader of the Autobots. A lot of y'all don't know that because G1 guys like me. But a lot of people like him versus Optimus Prime.
I want to see what Decepticon or a lot of people want Soundwave. They want him as a tape and transform into. Hopefully the tape could work. You probably put a tape in there, but yeah, this is beyond cool right here. Man,
Not bad for Autobots. Now watch Grimlock.
golly, look at that! Even the
world's first
sound.
auto-converting
There you
dual
go,
bipedal
boy.
robots, Grimlock.
Damn.
7 years in the making, RoboSen is proud to announce the next authentic G1 Transformers character from screen to reality.
Meet Grimlock. Wonder how this happened.
Grimlock is powered by 85
don't know,
microchips
Grimlock.
and 6-axis IMU, controlling 34 high-precision servo motors, enabling fluid actions and smooth switching from both Dino and robot form.
And then you get the transforming
Enjoy
noise.
new interactions with Grimlock and experience his new
There you go.
and
Come on,
unique
Grimlock.
features.
There you go, buddy.
Look at Paul.
There, look at him, Billy.
Look at Paul go.
Man, this is cool.
RoboSen's
man.
Grimlock stands
Look
at
at
an
that.
impressive 15 inches tall
15.
in both Dino and
Wow.
robot form. You can control both by
Well, you
Bluetooth
got this
straight
when
from
you
the
were a
app,
kid, man. Golly.
and interact with your Grimlock with an extensive library of voice commands. Voiced by the original voice
Look at
from
that,
the
turn
G1
right,
series,
move left.
Greg Berger.
God, volume up. Golly.
Grimlock stronger. Me, Grimlock must lead.
That's
Create
what I'm
custom
talking about,
actions in both
Grimlock.
Dino and robot form for
Wow,
endless
sound.
playability. In
That's
block-based,
Greg Berger.
manual, voice, and PC programming modes. And share your own ideas with other users
And
around the
then he
world.
has different lights. God,
Yes, yes, yes. Wreck Decepticons now.
there you go,
Equipped and
Grimlock.
ready for battle,
Get him.
Grimlock comes with an Energon Sword, Galaxial Rocket Launcher, and the crown. All hail Grimlock. Step into Mini Theater, where you can interact with other
He's actually a
RoboSen
little bit bigger
Transformers
than
robots
Optimus Prime.
to reenact scenes between your favorite Transformers characters. Grimlock G1 Flagship Edition by RoboSen. Order now.
Man, wow. And remember, guys, y'all can only get 5 of them. So
I know, for real. So when you see Paul not using Just for Men for the next 6 months, you know why?
look at that.
He's
You
saving
can
up.
hear you can hear hating collector over there, but yeah, man. I mean, damn, just to have that when you were a kid, wow, boy. Man, you kids today, man, they get lucky and have those nice
I
toys.
know.
And then he's
1,500.
So you'll have
voiced
yours
by
when?
the
You'll have
G1 guy.
It says comes out November 1st, so you'll show it what on the. When's November 1st?
The
Yeah,
first?
so
on a
y'all
Wednesday.
can only
It's
order
on a
5,
Wednesday.
guys. So,
So it's on a Wednesday,
So
Paul.
we'll see it on the show.
y'all
on the
are
giveaway
welcome.
show?
man,
We'll see it on the giveaway show, Paul.
I think they're sending Carlos one
No,
to
Paul
review.
got 5, so he's going to give away one of them.
Woo!
Hey, you're a good man, Paul.
He's going to do
Hey,
that as the
you.
big
Hey,
celebration
I'm gonna tell
giveaway.
the
His
pastor.
biggest
I'm gonna tell the
act
pastor.
of generosity ever. Paul's going to give away a $1,500 self-transforming.
Paul's Christmas present
Grimlock.
to himself.
Nice.
Paul, I don't
You
care
could,
what we
Al
say
Green,
about
you could
you.
He
make
all
your
right?
said, "Make your own show with these."
All right, so hey, it is time to go ahead and wrap it up for the night. Thank y'all for tuning in. As always, it's been fun hanging out with each of y'all. We'll bring the panel on one more time and let them all say their goodbyes, starting with Mr. Collector.
Hey guys, thank you for coming out. Hit that like button. I apologize for
Paul.
Paul's reaction for the last 2 minutes, but no, thank you for stopping by. And see y'all next week.
Paul's
Collector.
damn, y'all keep
I think
burning
I should get paid. I think I should get paid for every time my face is somewhere else.
There you go. There you go.
We'll work on that
All
toilet
right,
paper.
Paul, you're next.
Sponsorship.
All right. Thank y'all for showing up tonight, even though we didn't really learn anything from the other guys. But thank y'all for staying, and hopefully y'all will let me know if y'all get these Grimlock Transformers. Those are really cool. Man, y'all just look at that again, and man, it's just something that. But yeah, thank y'all for always supporting us and always being here with us. We have a good time with you guys, and Billy's all happy. Billy, man, but yeah, thank y'all, and tune in next week where we find out anything else that y'all wanting us to know.
All right, Weapon X.
Hey, no, it was a fun night. I enjoyed it. I learned learning about what came out in San Diego. I know we're supposed to have boots on the ground, but that didn't happen. But we still got our information, and like everybody said, it was kind of cool that they kind of went back to their comic roots and how a lot of comic stuff. I know there was a lot of Marvel stuff that came out as well for what's upcoming for this year for their storylines. But yeah, I mean it's good, and I think our segment with the Mr. Collector went very well too. I'll have to go look for that book. I'm sure I'll find it somewhere and pick it
I'll
up.
sell you mine.
Ooh.
We'll talk after.
Talk after. All right, we'll talk after.
What can
right,
Billy transform into?
Hey.
Watch it, Spider-Man, get him.
For tuning in tonight. We're glad that you're here. We're not going to let you see what Billy can transform into because I really
because he doesn't come out of the box.
Going to do, yeah, if he's allowed to do that. But hey, seriously, thanks for being here tonight because we couldn't do the show without you. Remember that Monday nights we're now part of the Monday night lineup for comic book channels on YouTube, starting with Izzyverse. These are all Eastern Standard Times. I'm going to be working on my own graphic that has everybody listed, but is Central Standard Times. So no, I have not moved to 11 p.m. On Mondays. It is still at 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure and check these other guys out. Big shout out to them for it. Also, I've been working on a top 10 Hulk comics video, hoping to load that this Friday night. And let y'all, but it's been a very busy week at work. Also looking forward to announcing some really cool stuff for this show and for the entire channel coming up over the next couple of weeks. So make sure you tune in for us. Thanks again for being here tonight. Because again, like I've said, we couldn't do this without you. And
oh, you're welcome, Carlos. You're welcome.
As always, big shout out to the rest of the cast, Paul and Mr. Collector, because they are a big, huge help, and I couldn't do it without them. So, thanks to everybody here, and we look forward to seeing you next week, 10 p.m. Central, right here for the giveaway show. We'll see you. I'm still insisting on not having a sidekick toy, so I'm not gonna do that.